Did you know that the modern world depends on materials that must be pulled out of the ground, processed, transported, and refined before we ever see them? Oil, natural gas, metals, and minerals don't magically appear. They come from massive industrial operations that run around the clock and rely on skilled people to keep them operating safely. Today, we're going to talk specifically about process technology in the oil, gas, and mining industries, and why these fields matter so much to modern life. Welcome to Mr. P Tech. This channel is all about process technology, how industrial plants really work, what process operators do, and how you can build a solid technical career without a four-year degree. Let's get into it. Process technology is the field that prepares people to operate and maintain industrial systems that handle energy, materials, and chemical processes. In oil, gas, and mining, these systems involve fluids under pressure, high temperatures, mechanical equipment, and complex chemical reactions. Process technicians are trained to monitor operating conditions, recognize when something is drifting out of range, and act before small issues become serious problems. These are environments where safety is critical because the materials being handled can be volatile, hazardous, or extremely hot. That's why process technology is not just about running equipment. It's about understanding systems, recognizing risk, and maintaining control over processes that must run continuously. The oil and gas industry has been a cornerstone of industrial development since the 1800s. Early production methods were simple, but as demand grew for energy, transportation, and manufactured goods, the industry evolved into a highly technical system. Oil and natural gas are especially valuable because they contain large amounts of stored energy and can be transformed into fuels, plastics, chemicals, and countless everyday products. Over time, improvements in drilling, refining, transportation, and chemical processing made it possible to scale these operations dramatically. As industry grew more complex, the need for trained process technicians grew with it. The oil and gas industry is typically divided into three major sectors. The first is upstream, which focuses on exploration and production. This is where oil and gas are located underground and brought to the surface through drilling operations. The second sector is midstream, which deals with transportation and storage. Oil and gas must be moved safely from wells to processing facilities and markets using pipelines, ships, rail cars, and trucks. The third sector is downstream, which includes refining and petrochemical processing. This is where crude materials are separated, converted, treated, and blended into usable products. Process technicians play a major role in midstream and downstream operations, especially in facilities where materials are processed, refined, and prepared for use. Quick reminder, if this video is helping you understand process technology a little better, hit the like button so more people can find it. And if you're interested in careers like this, subscribe to the channel. I read the comments, so if you've got questions or want a video on a specific topic, drop it down below. In oil and gas facilities, process technicians are responsible for operating equipment such as pumps, compressors, and transfer systems. They monitor pressures, temperatures, flow rates, and levels to ensure everything stays within safe limits. They also perform regular inspections, prepare systems for maintenance, and respond to abnormal conditions. This work often takes place outdoors and around heavy equipment, noise, and extreme weather. Because oil and gas operations involve volatile materials, safety is always the top priority. Process technicians must be alert, physically capable, and able to always communicate clearly with their team. Mining is another major industry where process technology plays a critical role. Mining involves extracting valuable minerals and materials from the earth, including metals, coal, and non-metal minerals. These materials are essential for power generation, construction, transportation, electronics, manufacturing, and even pharmaceuticals. While mining often suggests excavation, process technology becomes especially important once the raw material reaches processing facilities. This is where rock and ore are crushed, separated, treated, and prepared for further use. There are two primary types of mining: Surface mining and underground mining. Surface mining is used when materials are located near the Earth's surface and is generally more cost-effective. Underground mining is used when deposits are deep below ground and require extensive ventilation, pumping, and safety systems. In both cases, process technicians work with equipment that moves earth, air, and water. They operate crushers, grinders, pumps, separators, and chemical processing systems that turn raw material into usable products. This is where process technology connects mining to manufacturing and industrial supply chains. Process technicians in the mining industry may work in dusty, noisy, and physically demanding environments. They are responsible for monitoring processing systems, maintaining equipment, and supporting safe handling of materials and byproducts. Mining operations often involve powerful machinery and forces, which makes training and safety culture essential. A skilled process technician helps ensure that mining operations remain efficient, controlled, and safe. Oil, gas, and mining industries depend on process technology professionals to operate safely and reliably. These technicians are the people who keep systems running, prevent accidents, protect the environment, and ensure consistent production. If you're looking for a career that's hands-on, technical, and actually in demand, process technology is worth serious consideration. Stick around, subscribe to the channel, and I'll walk you through it step by step. I'm Mr. P Tech. See you next time, and stay safe out there.